Do you feel it, that quiet pull, that deep sense that there's something more for you? It's a feeling that has always been with you, even when you couldn't quite put it into words. You felt it in the quiet moments of your life, in the places where the world couldn't distract you. This feeling whispers to you, telling you that you were born for a reason. You may have spent years ignoring it, trying to convince yourself that you were just like everyone else, but deep down you knew, didn't you? You are not just like anyone else. You are different. There is a reason you feel this way, and now it's time for you to understand why. This is your awakening. This is the moment when everything you've ever felt in your heart and soul is about to be revealed to you. The universe has been speaking to you all along, guiding you to this point. But you had to be ready. You had to open your heart, your mind, and your spirit to embrace what's been waiting for you. If you've ever wondered why things never felt like they fully fit, it's because they weren't meant to. You were always meant for something bigger. You are one of the chosen ones. The prophecy speaks to you. It calls you. It says, now is your time. And as this message reaches you, know this: there are no accidents in the divine plan. You are here for a reason. It is no coincidence that you found this message. Your soul has guided you here. Your purpose is about to unfold. The prophecy, your soul's ancient calling. Imagine standing at the edge of time. Picture the vast stretch of history, each moment leading you to this point. The prophecy that speaks of you has existed for eons, passed down through the wisdom of sages, etched in sacred texts, whispered in the winds. It is as old as the earth itself, a story written in the stars and encoded into the very fabric of the universe. And you are part of that story. The prophecy foretells the coming of the chosen ones, those marked by destiny, those whose bloodline carries the power of ancient forces, whose very existence is woven into the cosmic plan. You, my friend, are one of those chosen ones. You've always known there was something different about you, something that set you apart. The voice in your heart, the whispers in your dreams, the pull toward a greater purpose, they've all been guiding you here. You carry a lineage that stretches back through the ages, a bloodline that connects you to divine entities, ancient heroes, and forces of nature far beyond what the eye can see. This isn't just spiritual talk, it's in your very DNA. From the beginning of time, certain souls have been chosen for greatness. Your mission is no accident. It's part of the divine blueprint for this world. Your role in the prophecy is crucial. You are here to bring light where there is darkness, to help heal a broken world, and to guide others toward their own awakening. The journey ahead won't be easy, but it will be filled with meaning. You are destined to rise, and you must embrace that destiny with everything you have. The spiritual journey, navigating life's challenges. The road ahead isn't always clear. Life, as you've experienced, can be full of twists, turns, and obstacles. But what if I told you that every single challenge you've faced was part of the preparation for your greater mission? Every heartbreak, every failure, every time you thought you couldn't go on was actually a stepping stone. The universe has been shaping you, testing you, preparing you for this moment. The struggles you've encountered, the fears you've faced, the self-doubt that sometimes crept in, these were all signs that you were being refined. You've always been capable of greatness, but greatness isn't handed to you. It's forged through fire. You've walked through the fire and now you're ready. I remember a time in my life when everything seemed to be falling apart. I was lost, questioning every decision I made. I asked myself why I couldn't catch a break. But it wasn't until much later that I realized each setback was leading me to my true purpose. Every obstacle was sharpening me, preparing me to be stronger than I could have ever imagined. You too have been through your own version of this. Maybe you didn't understand it at the time, but now you're starting to see. The universe was testing your resilience. It was testing your ability to trust the path, even when it wasn't clear. Every challenge you faced was building you up, teaching you how to move through the world with strength and grace. You are not defined by your struggles, you are defined by how you rise above them. The road ahead will still have challenges, but you will face them with the wisdom and power you've gained along the way. Embracing your power, the awakening of your gifts. This is where everything changes. For so long, you may have felt like you were waiting for something, for a sign, for the perfect moment to step into your power. But the truth is, the moment is now. You've always had this power within you. It's been there all along, quietly waiting for you to recognize it. And now, it's time for you to awaken those gifts. Your intuition has always been your guiding force, even when you didn't fully trust it. Your inner voice, whether you call it your higher self, your ancestors, or your spirit, has been whispering to you, nudging you in the right direction. Your gifts are unique to you. They are a part of your soul's blueprint. Whether it's an innate ability to heal, lead, inspire, or create, these gifts are the keys to fulfilling your mission. The world needs what you have to offer. The universe has been aligning circumstances to bring you to this point, and now it's time for you to step forward with confidence. I remember a moment when I first realized my true power. I had spent years doubting myself, questioning my purpose. But when I finally embraced my gifts, when I finally accepted the divine potential within me, it was like the universe opened up in front of me. Opportunities flowed, people began to connect with me in deeper ways, and I started to see the impact I was meant to make. That moment of awakening was just the beginning. Your awakening is here. And it's time for you to embrace your gifts fully. Trust your intuition. Trust the divine timing. The power that's within you is ready to be unleashed. You are not here by accident. You are here because the world needs you. Your gifts are not just for you, they are for the collective. It's time for you to stand tall and rise into your full power. The journey ahead is yours to claim. Standing in your light, the path to greatness. Imagine standing in the middle of a vast, open field. The sun is setting on the horizon, casting golden rays across the landscape, and you feel something stirring inside of you. It's more than just a feeling, it's an awakening. You realize at this very moment that you are meant to be the light in the darkness. You are meant to shine in a world that sometimes feels lost and unsure. But here's the truth. The path to greatness isn't always easy, and stepping into your light can feel like a daunting task. You've spent so much of your life dimming yourself, trying to fit in, trying to make everyone else comfortable. But that's not why you're here. You weren't born to fit in. You were born to stand out, to lead, to show others what it means to live in alignment with your higher self. It wasn't always clear to me either. There was a time when I was afraid of my own light. I feared that if I showed who I truly was, people would judge me, or worse, they wouldn't understand. But as I began to step into my true purpose, something incredible happened. The more I embraced my authenticity, the brighter my light became. And as my light grew, so did my sense of purpose. I realized that I wasn't just doing this for myself. I was doing it for everyone else who needed to see that they too could stand in their own light. Your greatness isn't about being perfect. It's about being willing to step forward, even when you're unsure, even when you feel vulnerable. It's about embracing your power, your gifts, and your mission with full confidence. Standing in your light is not just about your individual success, it's about leading others by example. The path to greatness is filled with challenges, yes, but it's also filled with incredible opportunities to grow, to inspire, and to create lasting change. The world needs your light now more than ever. It's time for you to rise, to stand tall, and to show the world what it means to live in your true power. When you stand in your light, you illuminate the path for others to follow. You give them the courage to step into their own power. You create a ripple effect that spreads far beyond your own life. The path to greatness isn't always straight, but it's yours to walk, and it begins with you embracing your light fully and unapologetically. Spiritual warfare, embracing the struggles. The moment you choose to step into your power, something shifts. It's as if the universe knows you're ready for what's ahead, and it begins to test you, challenge you in ways you didn't expect. You start to notice the resistance, the obstacles that seem to appear out of nowhere, the people who doubt you, the fears that rise up when you least expect them, the negative thoughts that try to pull you back into old patterns. This is spiritual warfare. It's real and it's part of the journey. You see, the moment you start to align with your higher purpose, the darkness takes notice. It knows the power you hold within you, and it will do whatever it can to stop you. But here's the thing, the struggle isn't a sign of failure. It's a sign of progress. The enemy doesn't attack something that isn't a threat. If you're facing resistance, if you're feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, that's a clear sign that you're doing something right. I've been through this myself. There was a time when I felt as though every step I took was met with opposition. Every decision I made seemed to be followed by doubt, by criticism, by obstacles that seemed impossible to overcome. I wondered if I was on the right path, but over time, I began to understand something powerful. Each obstacle was a test. Each challenge was an opportunity for me to grow stronger, to prove my resilience, to build my spiritual armor. The more resistance I faced, the more I realized that I was being shaped into the person I needed to be in order to fulfill my mission. Spiritual warfare isn't about fighting with others. It's about fighting the internal battles that arise. It's about facing your fears, your insecurities, and your doubts head-on. It's about choosing to trust in your inner strength, your faith, and your connection to the divine. No matter how dark the circumstances may seem, you are never alone in this battle. The divine forces are always by your side, guiding you, protecting you, and strengthening you. When you face these struggles, remember, they are not there to break you. They are there to build you. Each challenge is refining you, making you stronger, and preparing you to step fully into your purpose. You are a warrior in this spiritual battle, and the more you embrace the struggle, the more you grow in power. Your light will shine brighter for every dark moment you overcome. So, embrace the struggle. It's not the enemy that defines you, it's your ability to rise above it that shapes your destiny. The power of affirmation, claiming your victory. Words have power. I'm sure you've heard this before, but have you truly embraced the depth of this truth? The words you speak, the thoughts you think, the affirmations you declare, these are the forces that shape your reality. You've always known that your thoughts have the power to either lift you up or bring you down. But have you ever considered that the very words you speak can create the life you desire? It's time for you to claim your victory. It's time for you to declare, with full confidence, that you are ready to step into your power. I'll be honest with you, when I first started using affirmations, I didn't fully believe them. I thought, how can saying words change my reality? But I stuck with it. I began to speak affirmations over my life every day, and slowly I started to see changes. I realized that the more I declared my purpose, the more I aligned with it. The more I spoke affirmations of strength, protection, and success, the more those qualities began to manifest in my life. The universe responds to the energy you put out, and when you affirm your worth, your power, and your mission, you are telling the world and the universe that you are ready to receive what is meant for you. Affirmations are not just empty words, they are a declaration of your truth. When you say, I am worthy, you are claiming your worth. When you say, I am powerful, you are stepping into your power. When you say, I am divinely protected, you are reinforcing the truth that nothing can stand against you. Your words are the seeds you plant in the fertile soil of your life. And when you speak these affirmations with faith and conviction, they grow, they take root, and they bloom into reality. I challenge you right now to declare your victory. Speak your truth. Say it out loud. I am the chosen one. I am ready to rise. I am worthy of everything that is coming my way. I am protected. I am powerful. And I am here to fulfill my divine purpose. Your words are powerful. When you claim your victory, you align with your higher self, and you open the doors for everything you've been waiting for to flow into your life. It's time for you to step into your full power and claim your victory. The universe is waiting for you to declare it. Overcoming betrayal, strength in the face of disloyalty. Betrayal, it's a word that carries a weight like no other. It's one of the most painful experiences we can go through, especially when it comes from someone we trust, someone we believed in, someone we thought had our back. When betrayal happens, it cuts deep, and it's easy to question everything, our judgment, our worth, and the very relationships that seemed so solid. But here's the truth you need to hear. Betrayal is not the end of your story. It is not the thing that defines you. It is, in fact, part of your journey. I've been there. I remember a time when someone I trusted deeply turned their back on me. It wasn't just a small misunderstanding. It was a deep, painful betrayal that shattered my heart. I felt lost, confused, and betrayed by someone I considered family. But it wasn't until later that I realized the betrayal wasn't meant to break me, it was meant to strengthen me. In that moment, I was forced to confront my own vulnerabilities, my own trust issues, and ultimately my own power. I learned that betrayal wasn't a reflection of my worth. It was a reflection of the other person's inability to see my true value. The truth is, those who betray you are not your enemies. They are simply playing their part in your spiritual growth. They are there to teach you lessons that only betrayal can teach. They are there to show you the importance of setting boundaries, of trusting yourself, and of recognizing your own strength. When you are betrayed, it can feel like the world is crashing down. But in reality, it's a test of your resilience, your ability to rise above, and your capacity to forgive. The pain is real, but it doesn't have to define you. Forgiveness isn't about excusing the behavior of others. It's about releasing yourself from the hold that betrayal has over you. It's about choosing to rise above the hurt and to keep walking toward your purpose. Remember, even the greatest leaders faced betrayal. Jesus was betrayed by one of his closest disciples, yet he continued his mission with love and compassion. Betrayal is not something that should stop you, it should fuel you. It should remind you that you are worthy of love, respect, and loyalty. And when you forgive, when you let go of the anger and bitterness, you free yourself to step fully into your divine power. The person who betrayed you no longer has control over your peace. You are stronger than the pain. You are more resilient than the betrayal. Your journey will take you to places that betrayal could never stop. So rise, chosen one, rise in the face of betrayal and know that you are only getting stronger. Let it go. Keep moving forward. You are destined for greatness, and no betrayal can take that from you. The call to community, joining the collective movement. We are not meant to walk this path alone. Yes, the journey is personal, but it is also collective. And here's the thing, one of the greatest powers we have as chosen ones is the ability to connect, to build, and to create communities of like-minded souls. You are not just here to awaken yourself, you are here to help awaken others. There is a profound sense of purpose in being part of something bigger than yourself, a movement that transcends individual lives and taps into the collective energy of those who are destined to make a difference. I remember the first time I realized how powerful community could be. For so long, I believed I had to do everything on my own. I thought my journey was a solo mission, and in many ways it was. But as I grew, I realized that the true power of transformation lies in the strength of the collective. It's in the shared wisdom, the mutual support, and the collaborative energy of people who are on the same mission. I found myself drawn to others who were also walking their divine path, people who understood the struggles, the battles, and the victories of this spiritual journey. And together, we created something beautiful. We built a community where we could share our experiences, support each other, and uplift one another. That's what you need to do now. The world is waiting for the chosen ones to come together, to unite their energy, and to create something transformative. When you surround yourself with others who are aligned with your mission, something incredible happens. You begin to amplify each other's strengths. You begin to learn from each other's experiences. You begin to create a ripple effect that spreads far beyond your individual lives. This is the time for you to answer the call, to connect with others who are walking the same path, to find your tribe, your soul family, and to build something that will impact the world. The collective movement you're called to join is not just about making noise or gaining followers. It's about coming together with a shared mission to awaken, uplift, and inspire others. Together, you will bring light to the darkness. Together, you will create the new earth. Together, you will rise. Don't underestimate the power of community. You are stronger when you stand with others. You are more powerful when you combine your gifts. And when you come together with your tribe, there is nothing that can stop you. So embrace the call, chosen one. Find your community, unite your energy, and together you will change the world. Conclusion: stepping into your divine power. Now is your time. The journey you've been on has led you to this moment. Every challenge, every triumph, every betrayal, and every lesson has been preparing you for what's next. The power within you is ready to be unleashed. You are no longer the person you once were. You have grown, you have transformed, and now it's time for you to step into your divine power. You have always known that you were meant for something greater. You've felt it in your soul, in your bones. But now, the time has come for you to fully claim it, to step forward with unshakable confidence and embrace your purpose. I know how it feels to stand at the edge, to feel like you're on the cusp of something incredible, yet unsure of how to take that first step. But I want you to remember something: you are not alone. The divine forces are with you. The universe is aligning to support you. You are protected. You are powerful. You are ready. There is nothing holding you back now except the belief that you can do it. And let me tell you this: you can. You are more than capable. You are divinely chosen. And the world is waiting for you to rise. It's time to step into your full power. Trust yourself, trust the path, trust the process. The world is about to see the impact of your divine mission, and it's going to be magnificent. So take a deep breath, chosen one, and step forward with confidence. Embrace your power, claim your victory, and know that your time has come. You are the light the world needs, and now it's time to let it shine.